Hello, people. My name is Mario Plasencia, and I am an English teacher at Club Escolar La Gloria. Today, we are going to be talking about feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Yeah, we're going to be talking about feelings and situations. For example, um, first, we're going to be talking about adjectives. And first, we have to understand what is an adjective. Now, what is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun. The adjective describes the way a person, place, or thing looks, feels. For example, this one. What is this? This is a pencil. What color is a pencil? Yellow. So this is a yellow pencil. The adjective would be the word yellow because yellow describes the color of the pencil. In this case, the pencil would be the noun. Yes? But what happens when we talk about our feelings or a situation? For example, example. There we go. Are you bored or boring? Have you heard that one, especially with kids, when they say, "Teacher, I am boring"? Well, probably, but no. The correct word would be bored. I am bored because the class is boring. I am amazed because the class is amazing. I am surprised because the class is surprising, right? So those are the things that we're going to be talking about. Adjectives that finish with ed and adjectives that finish with ing. Now on this one, blah 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 blah, and then it says Tom, Bob. What is happening in this picture? What do you think Tom is thinking? This is Tom. What do you think he's thinking? He's thinking, this is a very interesting conversation. I don't think he's thinking that. Do you think he is thinking, this is a boring conversation? What do you think? What do you think this guy is thinking? Because he is speaking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, and he doesn't finish talking ever. Ever. Okay, so you tell me. Let's go to the next one. Tom, Bob. Now he says, I am so not interested. He is boring me to death. Would someone please get me out of here? Wow. And he is thinking, wow, I'm so interesting. What I'm saying is really, really interesting. He is interested in what I'm saying. And that's actually not true. This guy, he is bored. He almost dies because of that boredom. So, have you ever been in a situation like that one? Have you ever been talking to someone and then the conversation is not really interesting and you end up being bored all day? Does it happen to you sometimes? It happens to me too. But we have to demonstrate education, right? Now, if we are, like really, really friends with that person, probably we can. I'm sorry, you fell. Okay, so probably we can talk to the person and say, you know what, that's a not very interesting conversation. But you need to be really friends to say that because some people can get, offended by that. Emotion, verbs, or adjectives. For example, there are many verbs. Why this? Okay, here we can see it. Let me go back one. Here. There are many verbs which have to do with emotions or feelings, such as excited, interesting, amaze, irritate, horrify. Many of these verbs can be modified to become adjectives. And how do we do that? Very simple. ing and ed pairs. There are many pairs of adjectives. Derive such verbs from example, exciting, excited, interesting, interested, amazing, amazed, irritating, irritated, horrifying, horrified. Can you think of others? Do you have another one maybe that you can share? Another one that you can think of? Another verb that can be transformed into an adjective that demonstrates a feeling or a situation. Now, what is the difference when we talk about the one that finishes with ing and the one that finishes with ed? It's actually very simple. The one that finishes with ed talks about the person. In this case, Teacher Mario. For example, Teacher Mario is surprised because this is a surprising school. I am in a surprising situation, so I am surprised. Yep, that's the idea. For example, I went to the movies and the movie was really boring, so I got bored. Teacher Mario got bored because the movie was boring. You understand? Ed is to express the feelings of the person. Ing is to express the situation that you are involved in. Causing emotion, the source, or experience the emotion, the expert. So again, the situation would be a boring movie. That would be the source. The person that got affected is the person receiving, in this case, the action of the situation. He got bored because the movie was boring. A source can be a thing or a person. When we talk about a source, we had to add the ing form. The contortionist was amazing. The singer was amazing. What she did was amazing. And because she was amazing, then you were amazed. Yes. Usually, an experiencer is the person that experiences the situation, is a person. An experiencer experiences the end or the feeling. An experiencer is affected by the source. When we talk about an experience, we have to add the ed. For example, the children were amazed by the contortionist. This is the source, this is the experience. Because they saw this and this was amazing, they were amazed. Because this was gratifying, they were gratified. Yes, the emotion that they felt because they saw this. This is the source. This would be the person that experiences the source. Now, frighten, like spooky, like scary. Okay, so the movie is what? The girls are what? Remember, frighten, you have to use the two words. You have to use the word frightening and the word frightened. So, the movie is frightened or frightening. Which one is the source, the movie or the girls? Which one is the one that is receiving the experience, the movie or the girls? Remember, the person or thing that receives the experience, that one we have to add ed. And the source, we have to finish it with ing. Yes or no yes? So in this case, the movie is frightening. The girls are frightened. They are frightened because the movie is frightening. So the movie is frightening, that is the source. The girls are frightened. Those ones are the experiencers, the ones that receive the experience. Yes. So let's go to the next one. Amuse. This family is because the TV show is. The TV show is a source, or the family is a source. The TV show is the experiencer, or the family is the experiencer. Who is receiving the emotion of the experience? They are receiving the emotion. In this case, amused, similar to surprised. So this family is amusing. Probably yes, they can be amusing. But why? Are they doing something amusing? No, they are watching a TV show, and the TV show is amusing. So they are amused. The family, or this family, is amused. They are the experiencers. The TV show is amusing. This is the source. This is the one that is giving them that feeling. Next one. Fascinate. This is a chalk drawing on the floor, both of them, but they look really, really, really like realistic. So, Julian Beaver's street art is fascinated or fascinating. I am fascinated or I am fascinating by Julian Beaver's street. What do you think? Well, let's see and find out. So, Julian Beaver's street is fascinating. So that's why I am fascinated. I'm sorry for this, but fascinated. Yes, remember, source, experiencer. Frustrate. Have you ever felt frustrated, worried? Probably, right? Everyone. So, she is frustrated. I already gave you the answer. So, the woman is what? The woman is frustrating or frustrated? The computer is frustrating or frustrated? Remember, which one is the source? Why does she feel like that? Right? She feels like that because the computer is acting up. The computer is frustrating. So she is frustrated because the computer is frustrating. This is the source of her frustration. Next one, excite. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. No, no. Okay, so excite. What is so excited or exciting? These people are really excited or exciting. Which one is the source? Who is receiving the experience? They are receiving the experience. So, what is so exciting? Because you're asking a question. What is so exciting that you are all excited? They are excited because something is very exciting. I bet that you are very excited because you are learning in an exciting class. Next one. Bore. Like, bored. This teacher is, these students are. So which one is the source? In this case, the teacher is the source. They are the experiencers. So, the teacher is boring. That's why the students are bored. Yes, nothing interesting happening in that classroom. Of course, maybe the teacher is bored too. We never thought of that one, right? Maybe he is a little bit bored too. We don't know. Do you know? Your turn. Make up a pair of sentences. Use these verbs and picture. So confuse. We are going to transform confuse into an adjective. An adjective describing an emotion of a person, or an adjective describing a situation. So confuse. Why do you think he is confused, and why? Maybe he is confused because the paper or the writing on the paper is confusing. Probably. Terrified. He is like, ooh, a big cat, a dog, a wow wow. Okay, again, let's make a pair. We have a cat, we have the word terrified. So, the cat is terrified because he is seeing a terrifying accident. Could be. And I think that's the last one, right? Okay, so remember people, when we are talking about emotions, we can use two types of adjectives. One is the adjective that describes the feeling of the person. In this case, your feelings. Excuse me. And the other one is the adjective that describes the situation. Yes. I am overwhelmed because it was an overwhelming experience. Remember the source. Remember the experiencer. The source is the situation that gives you that feeling. Okay? The source is always going to have ing. There's a fight in front of my house, and the fight is terrifying. So the people looking at the fight are terrified. The situation is terrifying. That's the cause. The people receiving the experience are terrified. Ed. So remember, ing for the situation or the source of your feelings. Ed when you apply those feelings to a person. Yes, I am thrilled to be part of this project because this English project is a very thrilling experience. The source is the English class, and the experiencer is, in this case, me. Yes, I am surprised because it's a surprising situation. Okay, I hope this video helps you a lot. In case you have any questions, write them down, I think, and maybe we can answer them. Yes, so for now, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it's useful for you. And again, this is teacher Mario Plasencia saying goodbye, and until we see each other again on the next video. Bye.